What's up? It's NuttyChef again, and this is episode 44 of Minecraft Survival. And we're headed down into the crypt because we died again. Well, I died in between episodes, building the big skyscraper, finishing it off. So we've got to add another count to the death counter. 14. Damn. Alrighty, well, I finished it. That's the good news. So we can go and take a look at that now. I think it's just becoming nighttime, and it looks so cool at nighttime now. I'll show you what I've done. I've connected the bottom to the top, and it looks really cool now. I think we can just fly over there. Let's go. Can we go? Let's go. It looks super cool now, especially at nighttime. Let's go over here. Let's go over here and get like a side angle shot of it. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Look at that. How cool does that look? That looks super cool. Hey, I've got the glowstone in on the rings there, and that just looks so super futuristic looking. So I had the glass going through the middle there, and then I kind of took the glass out the top, and that sort of brought it all together even before I added the rings, and just made it look like that glass was meant to be there. Like without that top little bit, it just didn't look right. But now it looks like that glass is going all the way through and poking out the top. And then yeah, those rings just look super cool. I've got the glowstone right on the outside, whereas all the rest of the glowstone's sort of inside and not visible. Only the light of it is visible. And here, yeah, I took the glowstone right on the outside and did those rings. And if you look carefully, there's a bit of a bigger gap between the middle two rings than the other gaps, but that's just the way it worked out with the measuring. I sort of measured it, and that was sort of the best way to do it. I had to put a bigger gap somewhere, and in the middle seemed a bit more symmetrical, so but you hardly notice it, and it still looks really cool. So yeah, finally it looks complete. Well, the exterior is fully complete now, so that's awesome. But I wanted to take a break from this episode because we've been working on this a lot, and I didn't want to start this because it's sort of the same project as this. I want to sort of take a break from that and do another project, but I will go in there and show you my ideas of what I do want to put in here. So let's go in here. Oh, Enderman. So as you can see, yeah, the lights for the lights have gone all the way up to there, so it actually won't take too long before we get all the way to the top. So yeah, all these chests are full all the way up to where those lights are. So that's pretty cool. Still not the witch drops or the ender pearls, but I suppose they'll get there in the end. And what have we got here? I took all the glowstone out because I used it for the rings up there. But what I want to do is I want to get an elevator in here, one of those minecart ones that we used in the nether, to get up to the top sort of layer there, just on top of that glass, and then from there make an elevator going all the way through the middle of the rings and the glass up there, all the way through the middle there, so that we can enter that control panel in there and turn the farm on and off. Because I reckon if we go in there and check the hopper timer, I reckon it will have been like some items will have been duplicated. That's why I want an on-off switch, so I can turn it on and off when I'm not using it. So that's one idea I had for in here. And another idea is I want a proper storage for the sugarcane. So right now we've only got 3 double chests down there and they're full. So I think, see these squares, we've got a square here, a square there, square there and a square there. I think that's a big enough space to actually fit, hopefully, an item elevator. And we can have that coming up here, and then sort of a hopper's taking it sort of off to the side, and then another item elevator sort of coming up here, and then going across and then down into chests and hoppers, like a storage right down to here. Like these, just right here, maybe 2 slices of them, 2 or 3 slices of them, going all the way up, and that would be really cool. Then we could have sugarcane up here as well. And I was even thinking of getting the iron and having a hopper line going all the way under the ocean down into there, and having the iron actually come up like this one in an item elevator, and coming all the way up here and doing the same thing right here, and having iron here going all the way up as well. And then here, like I was saying, we can individually sort all these and take some more filters off of here and have them coming down here. So let me just turn off my phone. Okay, that was annoying. So yeah, so then this whole room will be filled with everything we need all up in here. And because I'll show you my iron. The iron's actually getting pretty full now. I've made a new little bit of storage down here for it. We've got like 4 chests now, and the top one was full, and then I just sort of did this so that the iron had a place to fall into, and the flowers had a space to fall into. And now, yeah, we're filling up this chest as well, so that's all good. So, but this episode, like I said, we're going to take a break from that, and I think I want to start with the villager, the new villager breeder that I was talking about. Let's just go to sleep real quick, because that old one is not an optimum design, and it wasn't supposed to be a permanent thing. So I want to build a new one, and I want to build it closer to our sort of town center here, so that we can start getting villagers and putting them into all of our buildings that we create. So instead of having a villager trading hall, we can actually put the villagers into the buildings that we want them to be in. And that way I think it would just be a bit more fun than just having a big hall with all the villagers in, like, packed in there. So I've sort of made a little bit of room over here to get started. And over here I think is a good spot. So basically I want to build the breeder here, and it's right next to our nether portal over here. And then I want to build sort of a trading hall. It's going to be the same design as a trading hall basically, but I don't want to use it as a trading hall. I want to use it as like a sifting hall, and I want to build it like right here, right on the edge here, and we can make it look like a cool building or whatever. And yeah, like a sifting hall. So it will be like a trading hall, but instead of trading with the villagers, we just can sift through them and get rid of the ones we don't want and keep the ones we do want. And the ones we do want from here, we'll have them go underground into a rail network that will connect to all of our buildings, and we can just send a villager straight to the building that we want it to go to straight from here. So that's the grand scheme of things. So whether or not we can achieve that is up to time, I guess, but I think we can. So yeah, I think we'll get started with this. This is the footprint of it. So I'll go get the things I need, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so I think I've got what I need now. Just went over to the ice spikes biome and got myself some snow, because I think we'll need that to make snowballs and shoot the villagers into where we want them. But while I'm at it, let me show you all the shulker boxes we got last episode. Check it out. Got one of every colour in here. I've got 3 brown ones. One's for dirt, one's for wood, and one's for like the path blocks that I use to make all the little paths around the place. And there's a couple, they're not all full. Some of them, most of them are empty, but I'm filling them up as I go. But we need this one. Yep, let's grab all this stuff out. And I think we've got everything we need here. So this design is by Unarybit, I think. And I'll put a link down in the description. I first saw ZF do it, and that was a long time ago, so I'm a bit rusty. I had to look at his video, and I've got a screenshot of it on my other screen. So basically, it's a 5x5 base to start off with, and then how far do we go up with this? 1, 2, 3. So let's just go up by 3 all the way around with some glass. And we want it to point this direction, so we'll get to that in a second. So let's go like that. So that's 2, and then 3. So like this. And then we want to have some cobblestone walls here, so I can't jump on that. Okay, let's grab out some temporary blocks, and let's bring this up by another, let's just bring this up by another 1 there. I think that'll be alright. And then we'll come up here, we'll get rid of these, and we'll get rid of this and this, and we'll come up by 1 more, and we'll go out like this all the way around. Now this will be enough for 1 sort of cell. You can build more, but according to his video, it's 1 cell like this is enough to make 24 villages an hour, maybe? I think that's what it said. And that sounds like more than enough. So I think we just go like that, and then we have a fence, a normal fence post in here. Hopefully I'm doing this right. And then we have the slabs around it like this. And we can put food on top of the slabs to feed the villagers. And I think that's the main gist of it. Let's build this wall up. And we might have to adjust this once we figure out what's really going on. But I think we put the villagers down here, and they sort of fall either side of this wooden fence post, and they can't get out of there, and the babies just fall straight down. So whereas the other villager breeder relied on the baby to sort of fall off the edge around the farm, well, this way the baby just always, no matter what, will fall down. So that's the plus of why we're building this one. And I think we're going to have to go up by another one here. Oops. Another couple with the glass here. And we're going to have to put in some more slabs. Let's see. On this level here, on the bottom half of that block, like this. That way the villagers won't be able to escape, I assume. Okay. And in the future we want to have a automatic carrot or potato farm feeding in like a water stream of food. And I think we can adjust this later to accommodate for that. But for now, we're just going to be manually throwing in food just to get it up and running. So yeah, now I think we just put all the villagers in there, and they can't get out of there. And hopefully they sort of go in down past that wooden fence post. and nothing bad happens. So now we've got to figure out where the babies are going to go. So down here, looks like he's got like a little hole here that the babies are going to come out of. Looks like he's got a slab here for some reason. I think that's so we can put some water in. And we've got a... We're going to have to fill that glass there, but I think the water just flows out here. So let's get our white concrete out. And come over here. And we'll just get rid of some of this dirt. Let's get rid of this tree too, probably. And let's get it in here. So I think it just comes... Let's just go like that. And again. To there. And I think the babies just sort of rest here. Let's get some glass. Let's go like this. Yeah, so the babies rest here. There'll be water here. So we need a sign there and a sign there. We've got signs. So let's put a sign right... We'll need some glass. Let's get some water. So we know where the water's flowing while we do this. That'll do. Let's come back up here and put it in. So, because we've got to put 2 buckets in here, I think. Got to put one there, and we've got to put one there. The water should flow to here, yeah, and we've got to put a sign down here so the babies don't drown. So the babies are going to land down there. Do we need to... Are their heads going to be in that water, if you know what I mean? Do we have to... Are they 1 block tall? We'll find out when they start drowning, I guess. That looks pretty good to me. And then when they grow up, their heads will hit the water, I assume. So we can put a glass block back there. We can put a sign there. We can go up with this. We can get another water and put it in there. So once they grow up, their heads will hit that water, and then they'll just keep going up like a normal water elevator all the way up to here. And this is where they can actually be taken to wherever we want. So for now, they're just going to be bobbing up and down in here. And that's fine. We can figure out what to do with them later. So we can cap that off there, I think. And they will be fine to swim around and hopefully not drown. Let's make it 1 block taller, I think. Just give them a bit more headroom. Just like that. Okay. So we should be good to go. So now all I've got to do is build a really long train track all the way to our old villager breeder and get some villagers in here. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, track has been built all the way back to our original villager breeder over there. So, and I've just got this little dirt guide way at the end here. So the idea is they'll come in here in their minecart and they'll fall down there, and there's a 2 high block fall, and we'll go down there, break the minecart, and they won't be able to get back up there. And then we can just sort of nudge them down here, hopefully, and down there. So let's go and test it out. I've got a shulker box with some minecarts in here. Here we go. Let's grab some of them out and give it a go. Alrighty. The moment of truth, once again. There's only a few villages actually in the breeder itself. right here. Looks like there's only 4, but if we need to, we can just use some of those. And that new breeder will take 8 in that little cell in there. So let's give this a go. And let's make sure these tracks are pointing in the right direction. Yep, that one is, and that one is. What are you? A librarian. You'd better not have Unbreaking 3 because I'm using you for my new villager breeder. Let's go over there. Make sure he gets there safe and sound. He's very slow. There he is. Maybe we should have just taken a minecart. Where is he now? There he is. He's coming. He's coming. Let's gracefully land on here and he should be coming up. Let's quickly get up there. Come on, baby. And you're right there. That's cool. Let's break this minecart. And let's push you in the hole. Come on, buddy. Get in there. A bit further, a bit more. Get in there. And I think he's on the fence post. And we want him to go down the sides of the fence post. So I think that's where the snow comes in. Can we make snowballs out of this? There we go. You're supposed to... I don't think it actually hurts them. You're supposed to go down the hole, buddy. Come on, mate. Do we have to put the slabs in after? Is that the problem? Let's get rid of these slabs. Mate. Ugh. And that one behind him. And we'll get rid of the corner ones too. We're probably making a big mistake. But you know. Oh. Okay, that's not good. Actually, yeah, no. We don't want that to happen. Let's put these slabs back for now. Okay. You bastard! I don't know what I'm doing. We've got to... I think we've got to get more... what's it called? Cobblestone fence posts. Let's get out of here. Come on. Don't trap me in here. Let's go. He's not moving for the moment. So let's come back down here real quick and grab some cobblestone fence posts. I know there's some in here somewhere. Here we go. And do we have any slabs? Got some quartz slabs here. Let's head back over there. And hopefully he's still in a good position. Ooh. And let's try and fix this situation. So I think we actually want these cobblestone walls to be doubled up. Let's give that a go. And that'll hopefully... They won't be able to escape, I don't think. And hopefully that'll give them a bit more room to sort of move, hopefully. Let's get rid of those and put a cobblestone wall there. Can we not? There. Okay, now let's hit him with snowballs now and see what happens. Because he really wasn't moving before. He's still not going down. I think we have to get rid of Like all these blocks around him are like stopping him from going into where we want, I think. So let's get rid of all of these. And I don't think he can escape from there. Come on, buddy. There. That's where we want them. Okay. He could have jumped. It feels like he could have jumped up, although there's dirt there. He couldn't fit. Okay, so that's okay. So we can just keep it like that, and then can we add the slabs after? No, we can't. He's in the way. But that's okay, I think. I think that'll be okay. Hopefully. I mean, maybe I should do a bit more research. But that's the basic idea. So let's get out of here. And go get another villager. See if it's gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's not going to plan and of what I had in my head. But let's give this a go anyway. If worst comes to worst, I'll have to do some work off camera and try and fix it up between episodes. Come on, buddy. Don't get eaten by the zombies. We should have done this at daytime. He's coming. Yep, he's still coming. It's all good. Let's get over there. Because we want, like, this is a good way to get them where we want, but I'm worried about after, when we want to give them food, because the food is just going to drop straight down, and that's not what we want. Okay, buddy, it's your turn. Let's go. Go down there. Don't cause any dramas. Just go on down there. Let's get our... Can you go any further? Come on, buddy. You can do it. Okay. And let's get our snowballs. And let's chuck them in. Okay, that looks good. Like, it looks good. And I think we get 8 in there altogether. And then we just have to figure out how to get them food. Because if we drop food down there now, like... Oh, we can push blocks in after. We can push those slabs in after with pistons if we really want to. Yeah. So it's all going to be okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we can just push some slabs right on top of those... On top of there. They won't be able to go anywhere and it'll all be sweet, I reckon. So, but I think we're running out of time for this episode. I'm going to have to call it there, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll finish this off in the next episode. And I'll do a bit of work off camera. And try and get those blocks pushed in with some pistons. And we'll try and get some baby action happening. So, thanks again for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode.